Welcome to our Holy Week series. Today we're going to look at Matthew 26, 6 to 16. This is Wednesday, and two major things happen on this day. Jesus probably spends the early part of the day in the teaching that we looked at yesterday. But as evening approaches, he goes to the house of a man that was known as Simon the leper. And while he's there, a woman comes in and anoints his feet with a costly perfume. It's interesting to notice that in the Gospels, all four Gospel writers record a similar event to this. But as we look into the specifics, we'll find that there are actually three different times that it's recorded. And this is the last of those times. It is not the same as the others. It is different and distinct in terms of where it happened and who it was that was doing it. But the thing that is consistent is that there's an objection. The disciples object to the waste. Now, in the previous anointing done by Mary, the sister of Martha and Lazarus, Judas is specifically named as the one who objects, that it was a waste of such a costly item, and that if the person didn't want it or need it anymore, they could have sold it and the money been given to the poor. And John in his gospel points out that the only reason Judas said that was not because he was concerned about the poor, but because he was the treasurer and used to help himself to what was in the fund. Following this, the other event that happens is that Judas goes back to Jerusalem and meets with the chief priests and agrees to betray Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. We look at that betrayal and Judas becomes synonymous with traitor. And yet there's a very real sense in which Judas finally understood that Jesus was not the kind of Messiah that they were looking for. And Judas had decided that if he wasn't going to get what he wanted, he was at least going to get something, and 30 pieces of silver seemed like enough. This is Wednesday.